Menopause, it's a reality or will be for half of the world's population. We all know about the typical symptoms, but it's not just about hot flashes and night sweats. Some symptoms may show up in a woman's personality, and experts say it's not all in her mind. One brave woman and her brave husband shared their very honest and sometimes funny story about menopause mentality.
And at that moment I went, I'm losing it. I'm totally losing it. I think you thought that too. Mm-hmm.
Jackie Scholl is a Tulsa audiologist who owns her own business and heads up her own nonprofit. Her husband Eric attests to the fact that she was always buttoned up and in top form until...
I think the first thing I noticed was I always felt like I was really on top of my game, really on it, could remember things, didn't have to write anything down. And then I remember specifically one Christmas, I was cooking and I was wrapping presents and I couldn't find my scissors. And I said to Eric, "Why'd you take my scissors?" He's like, "I didn't take your scissors." I'm like, "You took my scissors. Give me my scissors back."
It was a moment of rage that Jackie and Eric both say was uncharacteristic and a little scary. It was the first indication that something bigger was afoot.
So him being the nice guy that he is and understanding that I hadn't been quite right, he starts looking for the scissors. And where'd you find them?
The refrigerator.
There it was, the brain fog of misplacing her scissors, the instant rage. Jackie says that her impulse control was gone, as were her filters. She was barreling into menopause.
No one tells you that, yeah, you hear about the hot flashes and you hear about this and that, but what they don't tell you is that you are going to have nothing that was normal before is normal now. It's all different. The changes that were going on were monumental to me. I had never, ever put the scissors in the refrigerator and then accused you of taking them. Oh, I was mad too.
The not knowing what to expect phase reminded Jackie of her own mother going through the change. She says she didn't want a generational repeat of that experience.
My mom's feet wouldn't even touch the ground. She could hit you so fast, like a witch. And I used to think, oh my God, I don't want to be like her. Yeah. And I was like her. How many times did I want a divorce?
Oh, there was that. Yeah.
Dr. Christy Lair Hawkins, the medical director of FIG Med Spa, treats menopausal and perimenopausal women for a wide range of symptoms and explains what's going on in their brains.
One thing that they don't think of is this more of the brain effects that we see with the fluctuations in hormones. Because during this time, your estrogen and progesterone levels are fluctuating and they're decreasing, and that's affecting the receptors in the brain, which also affect your happy hormones and your regulating hormones like your serotonin and your dopamine.
The good news for Jackie and her husband is that Dr. Hawkins says these changes are normal. She says roughly 4 out of 10 women complain of mood stability change during menopause.
Whether it be anger, mood swings, rage, depression. So that's all within the natural symptoms that we see with this.
Dr. Hawkins says it's important to remember that for most women, those mood swings aren't permanent.
The good news is, most women, not everyone, as they're getting into their postmenopause, those hormones stay at a consistently low level, and some things will level out. Not always, though.
Okay, and that's when you need to seek help.
Yeah, well, anytime during that phase of perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, seeking help might be a good idea if it's affecting your lifestyle, because hormone replacement is a great option for lots of women.
But if hormone replacement isn't for you, there are other options.
The first thing that you can do would be lifestyle changes. Everything from exercise, which is extremely important, diet's very important, decreasing caffeine and nicotine are also big. Also sleep. Sleep is very important. And trying to control your stress. Decreasing stressors is always a good idea too.
Okay, so throttling people, probably
not the way to do it.
Jackie says she is now blissfully on the other side of those mood fluctuations and has leveled out. But Dr. Hawkins says if your mood changes are severe, if your depression lasts more than just a couple of days or is recurring, or if you've ever having thoughts of self-harm, it is critical to see a healthcare provider. You don't have to suffer through it alone. And good news if you are dealing with some of the better known symptoms of menopause, a new treatment option is coming for women dealing with hot flashes and night sweats. The Food and Drug Administration has approved Linkwet, taken once a day. Unlike other therapies, the drug does not rely on hormones. Instead, it's designed to block brain chemicals that trigger symptoms. More than 80% of women experience hot flashes and night sweats during menopause. A clinical trial found women taking Linkwet saw a 73% reduction in symptom frequency after 12 weeks, compared to 47% for people on a placebo. The drug will be available here in the U.S. starting next month. This is the second FDA-approved non-hormonal drug therapy to target the brain pathway linked to hot flashes.